Okay, if you're a lifter who's struggling with their scapular control when they're bench pressing, i.e., you're out benching like this, you're getting good retraction, but you have no depression, or as you're pressing up, you're getting this scooping motion, you're losing like your shoulder here, you might be getting a little bit of shoulder pain, then having a look at your accessory movements and how they can carry over into your bench press is a really, really smart idea. And what I've been using with a lifter of mine is a single arm lat pull down. As he's benching, he comes down real nice, loses a bit of tension in his chest, and as he presses, he kind of gets this scooping motion. And I also did have a lifter who used to bench out like so they get a lot of retraction, but their shoulders are they get quite trappy. A really good way to do this is to, outside of the benching itself, is to pick exercises like this, something that's low load, and you can get an understanding and teach your body how you need it to move and stabilize inside of new range, okay? So what we're gonna be focusing on here is scapular depression. Now, what are you gonna be looking to do? Take hold of the cable. From this position, you want to use your shoulder and your scapula to pull, create tension, and then it's your job to continue to depress that scap as you're pulling the handle down in a lat pull down like movement pattern. Once you got to that range where you feel like it's enough, don't just stop there. Aim to get by millimeter or centimeter by centimeter, depressing it a little bit more, and then coming up. Now, one of the common issues that I found, which you want to avoid and be very aware of, is as you're pulling down, you get to a range where you kick up like so, right? Which will happen inside of your bench press. We're not looking for any upward rotation. We want scapular depression and control in this position. So if you yourself or one of your lifters gets to this range, and that's all that they can get to whilst maintaining their scapular control, then that's where you sit. And then you just look to get centimeter by centimeter, week on week, until they can get deep into this position. The carryover comes from the understanding from the lifter of what they need to do, and also teaching the body how you need to stabilize inside of that new range that you're trying to create. When you get back into the bench press, you yourself or your lifter have a much better idea, as well as the feeling of what it's like to really lock in that scapular control, get that depression. And just quickly, something I didn't mention is as you're performing this movement, keep your chest or your spine in extension. So as you're pulling in, you're avoiding any flexion through the spine. You want to keep a nice big chest so you can really get control of that scapula. 6 to 10 reps should do you, but it's all about, I think about 2 seconds down, pause, hold, and then coming back up from there. That's the single arm lat pull down and how you can use this exercise during your accessories to have a carryover into a stronger bench press.